Welcome to the Wild Mom Podcast. We do things a little differently around here. If you're a mystic, spiritual, conscious, wild mother, then this is the podcast for you. It's time to come back to your roots, remember your divinity, and embody the wild woman within. You're here to shake up the parenting game, awaken from the matrix, and raise your new earth children to be free and energetically connected to all there is. This is your podcast to reclaim the wise and the wealthy, the intuitive, loving, and divinely feminine motherhood. Mama, welcome back to the wild. Welcome to another episode of the Wild Mom Podcast. This is actually the last episode of season 1, and I am just so grateful. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being along on this journey with me. Thank you for supporting me. I have learned so much over the past couple months of season 1. We've had amazing guests come on that if you have not listened to them, go do so. You're going to learn so much from these women. These are powerful women who are doing amazing things and healing their kids and using energy healing themselves. Like they're really parenting against the norm, and I'm so proud of them and proud of you for being on this journey as well, for being in my community, for challenging the status quo, for setting boundaries, for saying no, for knowing your worth, for investing in yourself and your kids. Like, I'm so proud of you. I thank you. I love you. I see you. I honor you. I am you. It's really what it is. And I'm talking to you on this podcast or any of the activations, the healings, the containers that I host. Yeah, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. So thank you. Thank you for being a mirror for the healing that I'm being called to understand and know and alchemize within myself. It's been such an amazing experience over the past this past year has been unbelievable. So much has come up. Just inside the Mystic alone, our community is growing, and it is so beautiful to witness a sisterhood coming together. I created the Mystic earlier this year, and I really had no idea what the intention of it was. I'm pretty sure I changed the sales page like at least 7 times. And there were moments when I felt resistance to showing up for doing the work because I was in this space where I felt alone on my journey. It was right at the beginning when my daughter's 18 months. So it was shortly after I had come out of my postpartum experience. And I was really looking for a community, a sisterhood. I wanted to find the women who were doing the damn thing, who were showing up, who were healing, who were empowering themselves, empowering their kids. I wanted to find my tribe. And I remember one day in meditation, I had just finished some ecstatic dancing, and I got, oh my God, I got to create the Mystic. And I was like, what the heck is the Mystic? I didn't get anything more than that, just I got to create the Mystic. And I created it through Telegram because I absolutely am obsessed with Telegram. I don't know if it's just me, but like as a mom, Telegram is my favorite place because I can just listen to voice messages when I'm with my daughter and she doesn't have to see the phone around me because I don't like to be on my phone when I'm around her. And so I love Telegram. And so that's why I created the Mystic inside Telegram, because all of my activations are audio. And it's just so convenient for a mom to just pick it up when they feel like they have no time. Just put it on when you're out for a walk, when you're doing laundry, when you're just hanging out with your kids. Like, it's amazing. I love it. And as I cleared out the beliefs around finding my tribe and letting go of my old tribe, that's a huge belief that we were programmed inside the Mystic as well. What I found is that it just evolved into this beautiful container of the most powerful fucking women who are breaking generational cycles, who are liberating themselves and their kids, who are becoming sovereign, who are trusting their intuition, who are embodying the confidence they never had and feeling more energized and alive and feeling connected and supported and held. And I am so proud to be a part of this container. I'm so proud to have birthed this, to have been chosen from creator to say, hey, you got to create this. There's not a space for this yet. You got to create it. And I'm attracting women into this space who don't even have kids, who are like prepping for when they do have kids to do this inner work now. I'm getting messages all the time like, is this only for moms? And I thought it was. And then I was like, you know what? No, every woman deserves to be a mystic. Every woman deserves to be sovereign. And if you have kids or plan on having kids, you embodying the codes and activations in this space, it's just going to benefit your motherhood experience, your children's experience. And one of the biggest takeaways from this space, that's really what I want to talk about today, is that it's finally finding your tribe. When you choose to parent against the norm, you are choosing to walk a solo path. Because the majority of the people out there are going to tell you it's okay to feed your kids sugar. And yeah, you should definitely put them into public school and preschool because they need to interact with other kids. That, oh my gosh, you're going to be homeschooling, you're going to be staying home with your kids, you're going to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, what about the income? What about being able to support your family? Like, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. Like, you are choosing to go up against the rest of society. Do you feel that? Do you feel the power of that? Do you feel the magnitude of the decision that you've made to heal yourself, to raise sovereign new earth kids, to support their spiritual development? You are choosing to co-sleep when everyone else is sleep training. You are choosing to not vaccinate your kid when everyone else is pushing you to do it, saying it's the only safe way. You are choosing to use energy healing rather than pharmaceuticals to breastfeed for an extended period of time when everyone's going to give you looks like, oh my God, your kid's 4. What are they doing on your breast? Just that act alone of you choosing to do things differently, even if it's just going the holistic route, you are choosing to walk a solo path. Another thing I want you to remember about this is that walking of a solo path, I don't want you to think of it as like you're being left behind. You are actually walking the path of a leader. You are a leader by choosing this. You are leading not only this generation, but you are also leading the next generation. You choosing to heal yourself is allowing a new way of living to be presented to your child, meaning that they're going to instill new beliefs about the world and about themselves. You are breaking cycles, and that's so fucking powerful. And when you don't have the tools, the support, and the trust is a huge one. This is a really big theme inside of the Mystic right now, and it's just a big theme in my life as well, trust. You need the tools, the support, which is pretty much, yeah, you need the support. If you don't have the support, which includes, there you go, the tools, the confidence, the beliefs to walk this path of a leader, to walk this path of a mystic, what can happen is that you can be swayed to just give your kid a little bit of that sugar, or just give your kid a little bit of starches before you feel it's ready, or wake your kids up from a nap because that's what Google says you're supposed to do. You're going to start to lose yourself. You're going to start to go back. It's like, what's it called? Like backsliding, when you break up with someone, then you go back to an ex. Like, you're going to go back to that previous version of you. That previous version of you that was a people pleaser, that had no boundaries, that gave and gave and gave and didn't feel worthy of receiving, that felt exhausted and overwhelmed and angry and irritated at their kids. Like, that's the version of you that you're going to go back to if you do not have the support. If you do not know the tools that in those moments of resistance, in those moments where you feel doubt around yourself, you know the exact conscious practices and subconscious practices to allow you to feel safe in continuing on when you don't know what's going to happen, then you're going to backslide. If you are unaware of the beliefs that are inside your psyche, inside your mind, that are causing the resistance, that are causing you to doubt yourself, that are causing the anger, then you're going to backslide. If you don't have someone to hear you and see you, which is what majority of us experience when we are escaping the matrix, because again, we're the only ones. So there's no one else there to say, it's okay that you're setting a boundary. Instead, you're faced with, why are you doing this? You should be doing this for me. You always have done this for me. What's changed? And that's not supportive. If you don't have that strong foundation of like, this is my new belief, I know I'm worthy and deserving of this, you're going to backslide. And that's why finding your tribe, this is a message that kept coming forward for like weeks now to share. And I feel like it's just so perfect for the last episode of the Wild Mom podcast, is finding your tribe is the most important thing when you're on this spiritual journey as a mystic mom. The most important. If that root chakra does not feel safe, no amount of healing is going to work. No amount of healing is going to stick. Because you're removing yourself from one tribe. But if you don't have a new tribe to go to, you're just alone. And when you feel alone, that is triggering and activating your primal needs to be a part of a unit, to be a part of a tribe. So biologically, you're going to go back or to find any tribe that will accept you. The only problem is that old tribe that you left, which is probably your parents, probably your current friends, probably almost everyone in your life, especially when you're starting to do this inner work. When you're leaving that tribe, and this doesn't necessarily mean that you can no longer talk to them, it just means that this is no longer your support system. They can still be in your life. You may find that you no longer want them in your life the more and more you grow, but they can still be in your life. And they are not what's going to hold you and support you in your dark moments and celebrate you in your amazing moments. So when you leave that tribe, if you don't have a new place to go, you're going to go back to whatever tribe will accept you. And your old tribe will. However, the cost is you then have to go back to acting how you used to act. You have to go back to being asleep, to being submissive, to being a people pleaser. And I know that is not where you want to go, especially when you have kids that now you're like, I got to show up differently for them. I got to show them that I'm empowered, I am abundant, I am worthy, I love my body. I got to show them this because I want them to experience this. And so that's why having that new tribe to go to, where you are celebrated, where we're like, we've raised our hands up in the air, we're like, oh my God, I love you, I see you, like this is so amazing that you stood up for yourself. This is so amazing, and I'm so proud of you for taking a bubble bath today instead of going to clean the house, because it's okay that the house is messy as long as you feel good. Like, these are the women inside of the mystic. This is why this tribe was channeled to me, why this tribe is so potent and powerful, and why the women in this space are experiencing unbelievable shifts. Unbelievable. Because this is a tribe of women who are supporting you as the mystic, who is supporting you as you use energy healing on your kids, as you break generational cycles. This is that tribe. This is that support. Because as I mentioned, the tools that you need when you were choosing this path of being the wild mom, of being the wealthy mom, when you choose this path, the inner workings is what's going to be the most important thing. I know I mentioned that support is the most important, but like The support aspect is you having a strong foundation of beliefs and programs that are going to support you in this new space, because that is all this reality is. It's the formation of beliefs and energy. Beliefs and emotions, which is energy, is what makes up this space, our physical experience. And so until you have the beliefs that are going to support you, which is something that we do inside of the Mystic consistently, I am showing in there like 3 times a week. The past 3 weeks has been like the womb wealth course. So it's been every single day. And every single day there's been activations and trainings and live reprogrammings. And the reason why this support is so important is because it's all that inner working, that 95% that we're working on consistently, and while you feel supported, and also that 5% conscious mind. You're being guided to take these different actions every single day that's going to allow you to feel confident on this path, even if your old tribe is saying, come back here. It's better. It's safer this way. Just do it this once. You have the confidence, you have the trust, you have these new beliefs that then you can pass down to your kids. And so finding your tribe as a mystic awakened mom also shows your kids that they are worthy of being surrounded by people who also support them. I mentioned this, I believe, in the last podcast episode, and these words have just resonated with me so much. I want to share it here as well. Your kids learn their worth through what you accept. So if every single day they're watching you, hanging around your old tribe because you haven't found your new one yet, accepting people maybe talking down to you, accepting people telling you how to raise your kids, accepting, what else could you be accepting? Anything that feels icky. Listen to my language. I hang out with my daughter too much. Icky. Anything that feels just yucky. If you're accepting that, your kids are learning that they're worthy of that. However, when they are watching a mom who's also surrounded by other powerful women, who starts teaching them healings, who starts including them in the healings that we're receiving inside the Mystic, because that's also very possible, also very common. Just let your kids listen to the activations. Now they're seeing a woman who is strong, who loves herself, who knows she's worthy, and your kids are learning that they can do the same. So if you have not found your tribe yet and you're looking for a tribe of women and moms who are doing this work, come join the Mystic. That is my invitation for you. Find a tribe that is going to support you, that is going to hold your hand and tell you it's okay that maybe you backslid for a bit, and we're not going to let you go any further than that one mistake. We're going to support you through the dark times and celebrate you through the good times. Like, that is an empowering tribe of women. And so if you've been feeling like you don't have your tribe, if you've been looking for your tribe, if you're wanting to feel held and seen and supported, then you know where to find us. I thank you for being a part of this journey. If you are resonating with the Mystic, the doors are closing at the end of this month. So this is your last invite before they're closing. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. I cannot wait to connect back for season 2. We're going to have even more amazing, empowering, liberated moms and women who are doing amazing things with regards to healing themselves, breaking cycles, and raising sovereign new earth kids. So I'll see you back here. Make sure you leave a review. You share us with another Mystic Mama, and follow along for the Wild Mom podcast.